Okay, the next part I'm going to create here for this assembly that we have, we call it the support assembly for engineering 151. I'm going to create bolt. Okay, so we say new, and this is bolt. Okay, we are ready to tackle this. Okay, let's just create this bolt. The top view. Okay, let's see what the top view is. The top view, we're gonna go extrude placement, define on a top view, right. So we're gonna get this to the bottom of this. Okay, so and then we're gonna place a point in here at the intersection. Okay, if you want, you can just add the center line because we are not using revolve. Okay, we're using just extrude, and all I need to do is click on a palette and pick the six-sided hexagon, double click and place it here, and then all you have to do is check it and then use the coincident from the constraint tab here, this area constraint, just click on coincident. So we're going to coincide the center of the hexagon with this where the origin is, okay, where I place the point. So this to ensure that that will place exactly, is going to be located at that point, okay, dead center point, okay, for this. Next, we're going to give the diameter of this here, which is the total diameter is going to be from there to there, should be 10, okay, should be 10. So I'm going to get rid of 62, which was a random number, so I'm going to give a diameter of 10. All right, so that's 10. And we're going to have to extrude that, and the extrude is going to be, the amount of extrude will be 4. Okay, 4. All right, so that's what we have. And then I'm going to create a shaft using extrude, and then click on the base, you know, at that bottom of this, and this will be a diameter of 5. So I'm going to create a circle with a diameter of 5, and that's all I need. And the question is how far we want this to go from the top to the bottom is going to be total of 13, and if I subtract 4, which was the thickness of this, will be 9. Okay, 9. So let's extrude that, and the amount of extrude, I'm gonna say 9. Okay, 9. All right, that's good enough. All right, so that's 9, and we're done with this one. Now we want to make a cut in here. I don't know why they're not putting a chamfer in here. It's up to you if you want to create a chamfer. It's all up to you. Or I'm going to show you maybe the chamfer. If I want to create a chamfer on D by D, maybe I'm going to give it 0.25, a quarter of an inch radius. So I'm going to click on this surface and control this surface. So we're going to have and then control this surface. So we're going to have a chamfer with a radius of 0.25. Okay, so beautiful. And then to reinforce that, sometimes I like to give you don't have to do that, but I think if we need to put a round on that corner to make this bolt stronger so it doesn't break, so I will give it, you know, the fillet radius or round of quarter of an inch. So we go, that's good. All right, so next I'm going to put a fillet radius in here. It's not okay. The students, if you are doing this, remember that the book forgot in our textbook, they forgot to give the radius. We're gonna just pick a radius, okay? We're gonna pick an arbitrary value. So I'm going to use revolve. Let me turn the plane on, and we're going to go to revolve, placement, define. We're gonna pick the front view and the sketch, and this is a sketch view, okay? So don't forget to put the axis of revolution, which is we're gonna revolve this, and the revolve cut with respect to this axis of revolution. So if you are ready, we are going to let me turn off the plane a little bit if you want. We're gonna just say let me turn off this the no hidden so you can see that. I am going to create a fillet radius circular trim from this point to this point. Now this is the time that you have to make a decision because it's not provided this radius. I'm going to make up a radius of say point, how about 1? Okay, we're going to just pick 1. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, so let me just go back to shade, and then we're going to say check, and then we're gonna make a cut. Make sure you reverse the arrow and make a cut. I think that's good enough. See that here? That's what we were you have done this before. Okay, those of you who are watching this, you know that this is nothing new. You've done this several times, and only for this assignment, for this part, they didn't give the fillet radius. I just made up a 1 inch. Okay, all right, so I think we are happy and everything is good to go, and that's our bolt. Okay, so for our support assembly, so we need that. So I modified this. I gave the radius fillet around here 0.25 and the chamfer of 0.25. That looks better than what's given in the assignment, so I made it more a stronger and better looking type of bolt than what was provided. Okay, all right, so so this is done, and if you wanted to render it, you can always use the beautiful color if you want to, and you can say this is maybe that color, and then you wanted to make the top maybe green. That's a top view, and then you have the maybe this is also bottom. Okay, and I'm gonna make this portion here of the what do they call that, chamfer. Okay, and there we go. So that's blue, and then you remember that I did this this part of the round. I'm gonna make it the same color so you can see that I added, you know, those two features. So and then if you want to make the top to be like that, okay, always check to see if your orientation is correct. Okay, for the bolt. So front, that's the front view, and this is the top. This is the top view, and perfect. And this is the this is the right side view. Okay, so that's the right side view because symmetrical front and right. Okay, so this is our part. We can manufacture that now. We can just make this part. All right, so I'm done.